I would not compare which one was more beautiful. Today was, I would say I can put them equally. Yeah.
Talk to us
Special
about
to win in Africa?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good experience coming here last week already for the time trial. There were some ups and downs, but we managed this week to do some beautiful rides and have a good time with the team, with Urška, and today was a beautiful race, super hard, but really nice, and I'm so happy that I could win here. Yeah.
You wanted to attack so this early in the race?
Yeah, but I was hoping someone would go, and Juan and Isaac went, but sadly, they left me too early on my own, and I would wish that we would go longer together.
You will be at the European Championships next week?
Yeah, I'm coming for Europeans next week, but it's gonna be a tough one. I need to catch my flight today to recover for Europeans.
Thank you all. Tadej, one question here.
I guess that attack came naturally. I mean, you said the course was a bit designed for the attack at 100 kilometers on the Mount Kigali.
Yeah.
Tell me about that attack, Ayuso, Del Toro, and then your thoughts at 66K to go when you no longer had Isaac with you. You thought, well, this is a hell of a job from here on out.
Yeah, it was a perfect setup for attack, and a perfect setup with Juan and Isaac in the group, 3 guys from the same team.
We noted that.
And it would be really dream to come with them closer to the finish and fight it off, but I was left alone 60k to go, and it was a tough one to finish it off then.
Looks good, thank you. I saw you go to the bathroom right away. Your stomach must have been churning after the race.
Yeah, actually, yes. I had complication when I was with Tadej. I have stomach problems, but also it's not like I dropped because maybe I dropped 2 laps after with normal legs, no? But I have problems in this moment and also in the last lap, and then I need to drop. I was not fighting for top 5 anyway. And I have stomach problems the whole day. After we pull in Kigali, I just start and I never come back feeling good, no? So I mean, I did my best. The 3 guys in the top, they're so strong, really unbelievable, and chapeau for them.
Yeah, you followed the attack on Mount Kigali and along with Juan Ayuso. First, I was a bit surprised Ayuso was dropped. And then you were hanging there, Tadej, and Tadej seemed to be encouraging you. Can you tell me what was going on between you two? You were telling him that you weren't feeling well, or? No,
I try to don't respect too much when I am against him, and I try to make hurt his legs, but it's not possible. I went all in, but he just smiled and I smiled too, and I say, okay, we go 100k to go. But I mean, I know what's my level, and I'm a fighter, so I did this for my teammates, Eder, Friday, and David. So they were full commitment for me from the beginning, 130k trying to pull. So this is something that I respect, and this is crazy unbelievable for Mexico actually.
What do you take away from this Worlds?
Man, the 10 days that I've been here was crazy good. Of course, everybody wants to win, but that means it is a World Championships. It's super hard. And this is just about to be humble, keep working, and just feet on the ground. No, it's not like everybody's superstar. So I can be really proud about this, and be mental focus for the next.
Juan, you were there. You were there when the move went, but the legs went out. Can you just describe that moment?
Yeah, the lights turned off completely. It was quite funny, to be honest. No, seriously, I mean, on the climb I was feeling quite well. I think it was an effort that suits me more long and prolonged effort, more than 10-15 minutes. The opposite of what we had all day, which were 1 or 2 minutes, all these kickers. So on the climb I was feeling quite well, but then when we arrived to the kicker, I think I could go up faster walking.
Just were you out of energy, completely bonked? I mean, or just, to be honest, didn't have the same power as Tadej?
I mean, it's hard to answer. I think, to be honest, I think it's the pave. I suffered there a lot, and also every time we did in the circuit, the pave. It was horrible. Like I felt like I didn't go anywhere. Whereas on the other kicker, I was feeling, I did it a bit more comfortably, So yeah, through the Flanders for me it might be quite hard, but I think I have to go away from here. Keeping the moment that I was with Tadej on the longest effort of the day, and I hope in the Europeans, which are more similar to that kind of effort, I can be a bit more in the front and fighting for the medals.
And then Del Toro was dropped with 66 kilometers to go, and Tadej was solo, so that was the last person that was with Tadej. This lived up to the billing, the hardest World Championships in years.
I mean, for me, yes. I've only ridden two for sure. To be honest, when I got dropped, I knew it wasn't the end of the world. Maybe I knew that to catch Tadej was going to be a different story, but for Del Toro, I knew it was also going to be a very long day because it's still 100k to go, and then there was a big group still behind, which still Belgium and Australia pulled. So yeah, it wasn't the end of the world fighting for the medals, but when Tadej goes, only I think 90% of the time the race is over.
Primoz, well, first, congratulations on your ride. How was it for you, that circuit? Because they said it was the hardest in years.
Hard. Yeah, I mean, it was just hard. Happy to finish.
What about the winner right there, doing the interview right behind you, Tadej? Your
yeah.
teammate, he's up on the screen, and
he's a category by himself. So I mean, he's just incredible. Really, how would you say it? Congrats to the whole team, to all the guys to do the great job. I mean, as a Slovenia, we won again, so incredible.
You're proud for him nonetheless, even though he's kind of been that young guy that came up and shined a little bit brighter than Primoz.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at the end is the only thing I can do is just to do my best. So probably if we would have category from the oldest one, I was quite close.
Yeah,
in there.
You're the Masters winner.
So it's also something.
Give us one more thing. Give us an insight into the team meeting. What does Tadej say? I'm just going to go ahead. I mean, he just attacks.
Of course, yes.
Is there any plan for that?
Yeah. I mean, wait a bit. They're all tired when it's hard enough. So yeah, see you in the finish.
Enjoy the off season.
I mean, I'm happy. Of course, I wanted more, but that was all I could give. I think I was the best from the guys coming from the Vuelta. So I think, you can't have everything. But I'm a bit.
One word about Tadej Pogačar?
Yeah, incredible.
That's one word.
Yeah, one word.
Tom, you look a bit emotional, destroyed. Kind of how do you feel at the end of this race?
I say more destroyed than anything. I feel better now. When I finished, I was completely gone. But it was a long last 2 hours.
I mean, how's it stack up to like a Liège-Bastogne-Liège and these other one-day classics?
Oh, it was so much harder. I mean, when the race is kicking off with 80 kilometers to go, and the race is in pieces, and you're making like winning moves. There it's like a triathlon.
You expected more of yourself, even though that's a great ride.
No, I was in the race. I said, I put myself in the race. I was in the right move and didn't have the legs in the end. I mean, there's nothing more I could do. I think I didn't feel amazing, but you don't need to feel amazing in the Worlds. You just need to be able to not blow up. So.
Thanks. Then was there a moment you thought you could come back to that day with the group?
There was actually.
Was cooperation?
I thought, when it was 40 seconds, I thought, because you saw in Switzerland last year, Tadej was blowing a little bit at the end, so I thought, actually, everything is to play for. But he didn't blow up. I did. But, yeah.
He must have been stronger than last year, you think? Or was it good too heavy? What was the difference, you think?
Tadej?
No, Tadej was stronger than last year? That's the conclusion, or?
I don't know. You guys can make those conclusions.
Thanks, Tom. You guys together. Remco, maybe a silver medal, but you won all of our hearts with your grit and your fight out there. We heard about your saddle difficulties. Is that any excuse for the Mount Kigali? How do you see it? What's your reasoning and kind of how'd that play out? You look awfully frustrated, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I was cramping up the moment we had to go quite all out because my saddle dropped down completely, and the movement of my pedaling was quite small, and yeah, I was cramping up in my hammies completely, so I just couldn't push with that saddle. I mean, with the saddle problem. So I really had to change my bike quickly. But yeah, quickly was 20 kilometers later here on the finish line. And yeah, then here I took my third bike, and I had the feeling that the saddle was too straight. Normally I go down a bit with the saddle, and I was having a lot of lower back problems and pain at that moment because of the problems in the past with my injuries. So I really had to change because I couldn't ride that bike for 1K longer. I was really in a lot of pain. So then I had to wait for the car to come to me to bring my second bike, and then I felt that position was just correct. So then I also started to feel better again in the race and came back to every group, and in the end second. But yeah, that's not what we came for, of course.
With your fight afterwards, I'm sure you were spurred on by anger as well, but you must be thinking, well, what could have been, because you really showed that you had the strength out there to fight for this gold medal. Kind of what was going through your mind afterwards, and if anything, what did you say to Tadej, and how will you walk away from this World Championships in Kigali, Remco?
Of course, I'm very happy. First and second is a good result, but the goal of myself and of the national team was to take gold twice. But in the end, yeah, in a World Championship, if you want to win, everything needs to be perfect. I think nobody became a world champion with any bad luck. Or I mean, Van der Poel, yes, which was in the past. But I mean, everything needs to be perfect on that day, and unfortunately, that wasn't the case for us today. But yeah, from tomorrow on, I need to switch the button again because Wednesday is my next championship. So it's gonna be in my head for quite a long time, probably. But c'est la vie.
One unforgettable moment that you take from Rwanda?
I mean, I don't have any specific moment, but it was just quite a nice experience. I've enjoyed everything here. The training was pretty good, and of course, yeah, 2 good results for me in the races. So it was a very nice experience.
Thank you. Well, good stuff. Because you demoralized Matthias Skilmos. He came through here and he was terrible. I mean, he didn't feel good at all. But you did what you had to do. You picked your moment.
Yeah, I think we were both absolutely on our hands and knees, and just had to give it a go and see where it was at. And thankfully, I managed to dig deep, and I think it was just a really mental battle to the finish.
But what a heck of a race! Did it live up to that billing of the hardest World Championships in years?
Yeah, I mean, when you see less than 30 guys finish, I think this is pretty crazy, and even the time gaps were just insane today.
We all know Remco Evenepoel's a superstar rider, but were you even thinking, what the heck's going on? When he joined your group, he dropped you guys. What was going through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, we were working pretty nicely together, but we still weren't eating into Tadej's gap at all. And yeah, Remco was definitely pulling harder than most of us in that group, and I was just hoping, that he was wore himself down, and yeah, he didn't in the end. So yeah, when he attacked us, I don't think we had much to respond with. But yeah, thankfully I was able to save as much as possible and finish it off for third in the end.
Congrats on the bronze. Now, we spoke with Tom Pidcock earlier, and he said he thought that gap to Tadej was reachable at one point. What was your thinking on? You're watching the gaps, and then at what point did you realize, no, he's got this?
Yeah, I mean, we held him around 50 seconds for a while, and yeah, I was hoping for a repeat of last year where he faded in the end. But to be honest, I think he paced himself super well and actually had more to give in the final.
This caps off a great season, Ben.
Yeah, it's been an incredible season for me, and yeah, one I'll definitely look back on fondly.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
And what was your perception about Rwanda initially before you came here?
Yeah, I think everyone came here like not really knowing what to expect, and yeah, we've come here and it's been yeah, really great. We've been treated super well, and yeah, I mean, you saw the crowds out there today. It was just incredible.
And how has this experience changed, of course, your perception before?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a great place to ride your bike, and I don't think necessarily you would have said that before, but now being here, yeah, it's eye-opening.